Hey, what's happening, y'all? So I'm gonna document the trip up to see Lurrie Bell. I'm in my house, right? I want to show you guys something. Here, look at this. This is how awesome my wife is. She has fixed the bullet hole with this beautiful Diane DeMassa sticker right there and cleaned up all the glass. But here we go. We're getting ready to go. I can't bring, a lot of you guys ask about equipment, right? You can't bring your amps, right? You got to use what they got. And people, a lot of the times the harmonica guys on the websites are like, well, I like to use a 12AT6 in the first preamp tube. It's like, bro, hey, in real life, bro, you don't get to do that much. All right. Anyway, yeah, this is, just so you know, this is one of the, besides Kate and Vestair, this is what I'll miss the most. This humidor. The lights are out of batteries, but that sucker's stocked. But I hope I get some cigar time on the road. I'm waiting on my lift, right? Waiting on the lift to come and get me. And I'm gonna keep you guys updated as we go. Hey, yo, I'm in the Uber, the lift with my man Daryl up here. What's up, Daryl?
What's happening? How you doing?
Good. New Orleans native, right? Which, if you're not from New Orleans, the one thing you wish you could be is from New Orleans. And you can't be that. You can't. You have to be born here and earn it. And Daryl earned it. What kind of music you listen to, bro?
Jazz.
No way. Really?
Oh, yeah.
Who's your favorite jazz artists?
I have so many.
Well, I mean, you grew up around it, right? How long you been driving Uber? Or
about 4.5 years now.
That's good. That's good. This is probably one of the more dangerous jobs, I would imagine, right? Besides like a clerk at a convenience store.
Not for me. Because see, it goes according to your rating. If you're rated high, you get quality. If you're rated low, you just begin, then you have to build up, or you're going to get any and everything.
Uh-oh. Okay. You got the high rating?
Of course.
Thanks, bro. Ooh. Man, y'all aren't gonna believe what just happened. So, I was riding with Daryl, the Uber driver. Got to the airport, checked my bag, got some of the way through security, went to make a video for you guys, realized my phone was still in the Uber driver's car. Got somebody to call my phone. For once, my ringer was on. Praise the Lord. I just put it on this morning. I normally don't. Normally keep it off. Daryl answered after a couple of calls. Drove the phone back. Here I am. Lucky. Really, really lucky. I don't think I could have even completed this trip. They would have thought that I didn't get on the plane, or I would have had to have somebody call them. It would have been really rough. Free Friday wouldn't have happened for the first time ever. Dun, dun, dun. It pays to be nice to people. It pays to be nice. You never know when you're gonna need some nice capital in the bank. All right, I'm safely at my gate a little ahead of time. Somehow, after losing the phone. I thought I'd give you guys a little tour of like what I bring on the road. I told you about the gear that I can't bring. Let me show you what I bring normally. So this is my travel pedal board. Let's take a look at this. I don't think you can get these Lone Wolf pedal boards anymore, but there's a lot of other ones out there. So it's important to have a rag for sweat. I sweat a lot when I play. All right, so no wireless on this gig. So I got my mic with the impedance transformer, my mic cable. Got a spare mic here I'm using. A Dennis Grundling bullet bag for my my Jason Ricci microphone right here. This is the first one I think ever officially produced. Right there, still works. It's like brand new. Had to have the volume pot cleaned after like 7 or 8 years. So I got the harp shield running into clean cat, heartbreak, compression, reverb, sonic stomp. So really, I could make it through the gig without any of this, right? But I'd probably say this one right here is the most important one right there. And then maybe that one for me, for compression, because I use a lot of big amps, and the compression helps with the big amps. This is a luxury pedal, that's a luxury pedal, that's a luxury pedal. These are the big 2 tone shapers right here. I'm about to show you my case here. So this started off as a travel case, and it's become permanent. This is the one I use all the time now. So this is an old Hetrick case. I found this one day skateboarding and glued it on here. And then the case started falling apart after a little while. And Kate put all of these cigar bands from this is probably like 3 months of cigar smoking right here. Probably not even. Put all these cigar bands on here. And she shellacked it with resin, and now it's like really, really sturdy too. It's very, 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 very sturdy. Anyway, here's what the good part is. Let's see. On it. So here we go. The missing harp I found. It's in another case. Right, so these are all my harmonicas that I'm bringing on tour to play with Lurrie. All right, most of them are in pretty good shape, so I shouldn't have to do too much work. This is my little cleaning rag. It's got cats on it. It's for saxophones, but it works good on harmonicas too. It's got awesome cats. I had to wait a long time to get this. Yeah. All right, and I put the felt in here. I did all that and put it in each one of these things here so they don't rattle around, because before it was just plastic. Now they're nice and soft. Anyway, there it is. Can't hear it right now because it's really quiet, but at this airport, Louis Armstrong International, first of all, our airport in New Orleans is named after a jazz musician. How cool is that, right? The other thing is, all they play is blues and jazz. That's it. So, you know you're home when you get back here and you hear the good music. And you also know that you can't wait to get back when you're leaving and you hear the good music. Because you know when I land in Cleveland, they're not going to be playing jazz and blues. On top of that, and maybe I'll document this, on the way home, when I arrive, there may very well, most times, there's a live band that greets everybody. Sometimes it's a brass band, sometimes it's just a regular jazz band. Right here, just playing in the middle of the airport down by baggage claim. How cool is that? Who dat, we dat, and all that. I'm here at the baggage claim. If I was a good YouTuber, I would have shown you like the plane taking off and landing. As you have to trust me, that happened. So I just got to the airport. I've been documenting my whole trip as we go. Yeah, that's Paulie, the bass player, my old friend.
That's it.
How was your flight, bro?
It was fine.
Good.
Outside of my lack of sleep.
All right, we'll save the main act for last. What's up, my bro? How you been? So you came in from Boston?
Came in from Boston, man.
I thought you came in from California.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I used to be in California, but in Boston right
Yeah.
now,
Yeah. And dun dun dun. Lurrie!
Hey.
What's happening, bro?
Hey, Jason Ricci, man. Shit.
What are we gonna play?
I'd like to call him Lurrie Bad Motherfucker Bell. got a good.
We could. Oh no! What are we gonna play?
What are we gonna play?
Yeah. Like,
Are we gonna play some Chicago blues?
that's what. That's it. That's all I need to know. I'll do my best. All right. There we go. Here we are, Cleveland. See you later. Hey y'all. I'm here in my hotel. We just got here, and it's time to leave. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something, and I'm not complaining. And Lynn Wintercorn, this is not aimed at you, okay? So a lot of people ask me, Jay, when you come to town, can we hang out? And I tell them, hey, listen, I'll be lucky if I have enough time to brush my teeth. And they usually write an LOL, right? But the thing is, that's true. I will be lucky if I have enough time to brush my teeth. As a matter of fact, here's my toothbrush, and I haven't done that yet, and they're waiting for me outside right now. All right. So I can't always hang out, right, guys? I can't do that. I'm still putting my belt on right now as we talk. More will be revealed. Stick with me. So here we go. Now we're doing a radio interview. Just finished sound check. I should have videotaped that for you, but I was so tired I forgot. So I started at 3 a.m. It's now like 5:30 p.m. So I went from my house to the Uber, and then I went from the Uber to the airport. Then I forgot my phone, so I went from the airport back to the Uber, and then I went from New Orleans to Atlanta, from Atlanta to Cleveland, from Cleveland to the hotel for 30 minutes, from the hotel straight to sound check, from sound check to the radio interview. After the radio interview, I'm going back to the hotel, hanging with this guy.
Hey now.
And then we're going to the gig. Then we're going to do the gig, and then we're going to get some sleep. So
That's right.
you're wondering why we can't come over to your house and have dinner. This is part of it. All right.
We got obligations.
What's up, y'all? So I just finished the radio show. I keep forgetting to turn this thing on at the most important times, like when the plane's taking off or we're doing it sound check or radio shows. Sorry guys, I'm really bad at this today. Yeah, like I was saying when I was outdoors, right? There's no time out here most of the time. And lately they've been having really early sound checks, like 3 p.m. and stuff, which means we'll get done and packed up at 12 or 1 or 2 in the morning, and then we got to leave at 5 or 6 in the morning in order to be at sound check at 2 or 3, and then we try to get a little rest afterwards. And a lot of times people ask I'm saying it's not at you, Lynn, it's not at anybody, but people ask hey, let's go hang out, let's go get something to eat, and it's man, and it's not even my gig. I'm not the boss. I'm just the side guy, and it's really hard to even I'll come pick you up, and people don't understand the band leader and the road manager, they want you there. It makes them feel more confident knowing you're with them in the van. They don't want you riding around in another car. And even if I could, I'm so tired. I don't want to have a home cooked meal. I don't. I want the fastest thing. I want to be able to iron my clothes so I look okay for the gig, or God forbid, practice, or make sure the harmonicas are working. It's totally different than people think it is. And it's even some people I know, that's why I'm saying it's not at you, Lynn. Even some people I know that are really good harmonica players write me and stuff and say they probably could play on a pro level, but they write me this stuff oh, come stay at my house tonight, man. You don't want to be in that hotel room all by yourself, in private, where you're comfortable, and you just come stay. My daughter's not in. She's got a My Little Pony bed. It's 2 feet wide. And, you know, you can sleep there, but you got to be really careful. We got a Doberman Pinscher that will bite you if you get up to get some water. Yeah, that's where you want to stay. Come stay with me. Right? No, we like it here. Like, what little time we get. Like, we don't care if it's just a red roof inn or whatever. Like, we don't care. Like, we have so little time by ourselves. And we're constantly in vans and in planes and on top of each other and shaking hands at the club and giving hugs and people coming up to you going, do you know me? And you remember them, but you don't remember their name. And sometimes you saw them in a different state and they're already angry at you because you don't know their name. And you're like, oh man, I'm so tired, bro. They're like, we can't believe you don't know me, bro. It's like, oh my God, right? And it's like usually it's like somebody you met once in like a different state. I'm not complaining. Don't badger the witness. I'm telling you like it is, right? So anyway, I got like a little less than an hour. I'm going to turn off the video pretty soon and try to get like maybe a half hour of sleep, brush my teeth. There's no ironing board in here, so I can't iron, which is kind of a good thing. So I'm not going to be able to wear what I want to wear on stage tonight, but that's all right. I'll look nice. Band sounds good. Sound check sounded okay. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. I wasn't hearing the drums the way I wanted to hear them. So anyway, I'm not bitching. Maybe a little bit. I'm telling you like it is, and I'm tired.
I made it! Oh!
We did it!
We did it. Well, we have a
The lead guitar player, I'm riding with him, me and him, we talking. And in the gas station, I went in the gas station to do something, I don't know, buy something or whatever I had to do.
yeah.
Whatever it was, something I had to do. And I called myself, I guess, I figured the lead guitar player would wait on me.
Yeah.
I got out the damn gas station door, and I didn't see nobody. He had left.
What band was it?
Coco Taylor Blues Band.
Okay.
Then what happened?
But I felt kind of bad because I wanted to see Muddy Waters,
Right.
Yeah. Fuck. And so then what happened?
They come back and
They
get you?
came back and got me, and that was that. I didn't get mad with them. I just said,
They realized.
They just left you at the gas station.
People got a way of doing things that you ain't gonna like sometimes.
That's right.
Yeah. So you hear that, Paul?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you misidentify Muddy Waters one more time,
I'm
We
on
might
this
leave-
fucking
you
we
might
might
come
leave
out
you
of
at
the
the gas
Flying J, and we might have
Oh,
accidentally
man.
forgot.
You ain't even going to tell me either, right? Y'all just going to sneak off.
This is your warning, Paul.
Okay.
Listen, get it together.
If I look around Flying J and there's none of you around, and I'll realize
accident.
I've been jumped.
I got memory issues.
Hey guys, it's day 2. As you know, you saw some of the van this morning, a minute ago. I'm in Lima, New York. This is my little band house room above the bar. It was kind of a stressful day because I was trying to get our Patreon patron sister Lynn Wintercorn in, and it looks like I couldn't get her in. But we got to hold on the tables for her and stuff, and but it's hard because, like, I could try to please a lot of people, and sometimes I just have too much on my plate. It's hard enough for me to. The point of this whole video is trying to show you guys a little bit about what it's like out here, and I don't know, like, see, what time is it now? It's 5. I play in 2 hours, right? I've been up. I got up at 9 in the morning and started packing and getting ready, and we drove all day, and we just got here, just sound checked, and that's it, you know. And everybody's like, hey, we want to have dinner with you. Come downstairs, have dinner. You know, like 4 different people, and it's like I can't. Like I need to rest. Like I have to be. I'm not 20 anymore, right? I'm not doing drugs, right? I have to rest. I have to get my mind right. It's tough, guys. I'm not complaining. I'm not. I'm just trying. I'm trying to inform you that like what it's like sometimes. I get this thing here. I'm self-conscious of. Anyway, I'm trying to inform y'all. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. Don't badger the witness. Anyway, tour's going great. Lurrie's a riot. Band sounds pretty good. Sounds better today. The club, we just did the sound check. It sounded great. I got an awesome amp tonight. Man, I had a twin reverb last night. I had a twin reverb tonight. And this one's like 100 times better. It's a new one. It's only 35 pounds. They're like $1,000. I got to figure out how I can get the money to get one. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my God. Incredible, right? I mean, God, if you come tonight, wait till you hear this soundboard. Oh my God. I think it might even sound better in my amp. I don't know. It's different. It's different, but I'm really excited about that. I'm grateful to you guys a lot. I want to get this video up as soon as possible. Part of me wants to keep recording, and the rest doesn't. All right. I still have to do Free Friday today. God, let me do that now. Love y'all. Bye.
Yeah, biscuit. The biscuit. Make sure you
Bacon,
say
egg,
biscuit.
and cheese biscuit combo, number 3.
So you want 2 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits
What up?
Yes.
with orange juice?
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Kurt,
Life.
did you need a coffee?
No, I'm good.
We're
The orange
living the
juice is
dream
fine.
right here.
Polly coffee?
No good.
Okay.
That's right, Paulie.
Yeah, could you
I
put
am
it on
living
the
a
screen and let me
dream
just
there,
take
Jay.
a
I
look?
gotta tell you right now.
Yeah, it is
It's
free.
like
Okay,
6 in the
thank
morning. We're at
Okay, how many
McDonald's. I'm gonna have
It's
an
more
egg,
coffee,
bacon,
2
cheese,
plates of
McGriddle.
salad, it's more
Right.
coffee
We're
on
gonna be
free,
rocking
it's
it,
more
man.
black
Money for
coffee,
nothing and chicks for
orange
free,
juice,
That's right, man.
do some
We
Chinese
partied all night long.
5
All
more
night, that's all we did was
Cheerios,
That's
party.
all we did.
LSD.
That's all we did. We just partied with people. Anybody asked us to go, we just went. We had a great time.
That's right. We went everywhere.
We went
out to
everywhere.
dinner and
Okay.
stayed at people's houses.
Yeah.
Some of us are one's headed to New Orleans, 2 are residing near Boston. We're heading home to Chicago this morning.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
You want to know what Jason looks like at 7 in the morning?
That's it, bro. How come it's not showing
I
you?
mean, come on now. Don't he look pretty in the morning?
Why are you so dark?
Because it's just me. I'm a dark soul.
dark
I'm a
passenger.
dark soul.
There you are. You seen Dexter?
You
The dark
do not,
passenger.
Do not fuck with me. Yeah, do not fuck with my money. That's all I gotta say to you. I've been itching to stab fucking somebody in the neck.
Yeah.
Just give me
For like 30 years, right, Paulie?
Yeah, man, but 30 years. There's a lot of wanting to stab people that I've imagined over the years.
Thank you.
So, just give me a fucking reason, you motherfucker.
On a scale of like 1 to 10 for a short tour, I'd say it was a pretty tiring one. What do you think?
Yeah.
Or am I just out of practice?
No. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Just-
Even though it was short, it was like, because,
Yesterday I was worn the fuck out.
right, Amberly?
Yeah.
But I also, I mean, I gotta say, and I'm fine. Oh,
no.
fucker. It's okay.
At least it's not cloth.
No, and it's an old one. I'll clean it up.
Oh, sorry, girl.
But the sound check yesterday wore us out, and it was disappointing to me. That took a lot of energy out of me because
That was my fault. I was the one who complained the most.
no,
but
but
you
you
had a right
wanted
to.
to be fucking right.
I know.
That's why
it's
you're
a hard.
tired, and
It's
it's
a hard
not.
thing.
And
It's
also
not
why
like-
you are what you are, Jason.
Sausage
Southwest for welcoming you to New Orleans.
What'd I tell you? Where else? Where you want to live? Where else you want to live at, huh? Man, good to be home. This blue house, yeah, this. Hey, I'm home, and as promised, here are the shout outs. All right. Okay. Thorsten Engels. Shout out to Thorsten. Shout out to Eric Losser. Edited his pledge up a little. Appreciate it, bro. Florian Escherlor. Thank you, Florian. All right. Shout out to Betty Palm. Thank you. Increased your pledge. Shout out to Chris Captain. Shout out to Julian Wilson. Shout out to Oliver Mann. Shout out to Brian Clark. Shout out to Dangerous Dan Spencer. Shout out to Jan Go Ring from Houston. Bro, I'm coming to Houston this weekend. All right. I just found out. I'll holler at you. We'll go smoke cigars. Shout out to Joe Parlamentary. How come I can't say Italian names? I'm only half. Sorry, bro. Shout out to Joe Palminateri. Shout out to Bill Roy. Shout out to Douglas McKee. Shout out to David Kraus. Shout out, I think that might be it. Wait. Shout out to Hot Topics with Top Docs. Shout out to Billy McNeil. Shout out to Tim Jones. And shout out to James Copeland. Let's see, just in case I might do some twice, but it's better than forgetting somebody. Shout out to Timothy Simpson. Shout out to Marika Devon. Shout out to David Finesh. Shout out to Leo J. Shout out to Ron Wins. Shout out to Susan Stark. Shout out to Tom Wawer, brother Tom Wawer. Shout out to Reese Keller. Shout out to TD Jerry's Tuna Can. Thank you, bro. My cat will eat canned tuna. Shout out to Jason Bryan. And then we got a couple deleted ones, a few deleted. Shout out to Rusty Harp. Shout out to Marcos de Silva. Shout out to Steve Miller. Shout out to Paul Martin Locke. Shout out to Bob Zauber. And then some more deleted ones. I've probably been over some of these guys. Let's see. Shout out to Andrzej Podobnik. Shout out to Andrzej. Shout out to Dave Wilson. And shout out to Adrian. And shout out to John O. All right. If I forgot anybody, like William Prentice or Lamar Thompson or Ben Shirley or Bill Stone or Ian Bryden, shout out now. I think that's everybody. I think I got you. I think I got most of y'all twice. I'm going to get on that couch with my wife and watch football. See you guys.